Hi, so I'm attempting to make this video like since last night when I thought I was recording. I've really been sick of this mini cams for a while, even though I paid for it because I need a software that's going to record, you know, with my webcam. But I've been sick of it because it shrinks the size. I want a full size. My camera has like, it's able to capture like the full, you know, whatever. But this doesn't. It like has those black things, and it's really annoying. And I don't know how to I can't get rid of that stupid mini cams, and I'm just really like, I'm over it. So I tried to use my other stuff called, this is actually a debut, which is so weird because this isn't many cams. This is debut, but I do have many cams. But many cams doesn't record me talking for some reason. And do I have to pay for it? Because I just paid for this, you know? And I just want to make my video. I'm sick of like trying to figure it out, you know? And I'm really aggravated at everything. And today was my day off. It's Sunday, and I'm just annoyed because there's things I wanted to do, and I was like busy all day. And people don't understand on my days off, I kind of want to just do my thing, you know? But I'm gonna talk more. Like, there's a lot on my mind, so grab a drink if you will, and we'll talk, alright? Let's just hope this is recording right now. Let me stop this and see if it is, okay? I'm back. I'm so confused because this is not many cam. This is debut. So why is the logo right there? Is it on all of the debut things? I'm so confused about this. Yeah, I have no idea because it wasn't on previous videos. I was just trying to use many cams thing just before this so I can have a nice full screen, not this closed in shit. And the logo is now showing up in debut. This is really weird. Should I put earrings in? I feel like I should. Just them in. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm really about to just get my camera fixed or buy a new camera. I'd like to. I don't have money though, but to actually have a good video, because this is like ridiculous. Like, I don't need, this is just weird to me. I just want a nice picture. I want my voice to match up with my mouth movements. Like, I'm sorry, I apologize. Like, I don't know. Like, before, my webcam used to just automatically like work with the laptop, right? Now it's like I mean, I've had this webcam for a couple years now, but I also have a really good camera. I just need to get it fixed because I'd like to use that, you know? And I have so many ideas that I want to do as far as like videos for YouTube, but the only problem is I wish I had somebody who was fun like me, who wants to do the things I want to do. Like, it's just so hard to, like, I have a lot to talk about. But let me talk about my weekend. Yeah, I have a beer, so like I said, if you want to grab a drink and hang out and listen, then by all means, you know, let's do it. I also have cigarettes too, this Camel Crush. I might have one of these. Yeah, so I worked yesterday, and after work I kind of wanted to do, there was a food truck festival going on, and I wanted to check it out. So my parents, I met them after work, and we were going to go check it out, but it cost like $5 for admission, you know, so we're like, let's just go somewhere else, because it's just food truck food, not a big deal, you know. So we went to meet Mike at the Joe's Steak Shop, which is a little steak shop place. And one of the video ideas I want to do is like places that have been featured in Weird New Jersey, and like places that are kind of like that, like, you know, like historical type places, like, and Joe's Steak Shop is one of them. You know, and it's just a historical part of the town that I live in, right? You know, it's so easy to find out where I live. But anyways, yeah. Oh gosh, I don't know. So I want to do a video of that, like going to this cute little, you know, hole in the wall type of place and ordering the food there. But let me say, the cheesesteaks, I don't know, they're not good. Like, they might have used to been good at one point, but they're not anymore. Yeah, like, I don't know what they did. And there's also another place called Toby's Cup, and that has been in Weird New Jersey and whatnot. So me and Mike went there, but you have to have the lingo to like order there, you know? Yeah, it's really strange. And I really hope that I'm recording with my voice, because if not, I'm going to be so upset. Let me pause this for a second. Yeah, I got to get a better setup than this, don't worry. I'm planning on it, and I do have ideas, like fun stuff to do. Like, even just for me, like, you know, I'm not trying to be like some big like YouTuber or whatnot, but it's just fun to watch. And if other people enjoy watching these videos, then yeah, I don't want to just sit and drink beer. Like, that's not what I'm about, you know? Like, I like to explore. I love the summer. I like doing things, you know? There's a whole list of things I want to do. So, yeah, I have activities that I want to do, you know? But it's so hard to find people to do this stuff with. Like, nobody's, like, open-minded or fun. And it's like, you know, like, I'm really about experiences and, like, living life, especially the summer. Ooh, that's, like, when I love the summer, you know? And if I could find my notebook which has all the activities I'd like to do, I would read them. But I'm not going to look for it. It might be kind of boring. But stuff like four-wheeling. I love four-wheeling, you know, motorcycle rides, you know. Shooting guns, like going to the gun range, shooting safely. Hey, I was in the Army, so I know how to do that. I'm trained in everything, you know. Stuff like that, you know. I like camping, you know. I like going... I've never been to a Renaissance fair. I'd like to check that out. Like, you know, I like doing photo shoots. I used to do modeling before, so I think it'd be fun to do photo shoots. I want to do Airbnbs. There's so many really nice, like, Airbnbs around here, and they're pretty cheap, you know. They're affordable. So it'd be, like, really cool just to have an Airbnb with a pool and just to chill there, you know, and grill some food and listen to music, drink some beer, you know, talk. When the sun sets, my favorite time of day is dusk, okay, when the rays of the sun are so vivid, you know what I mean, and just so vibrant. That's like my favorite time of the day. And if I could just sit outside with like a beer or whatever and just be like soaking it in and having good company and like just conversating with somebody, that's really what I want, you know. I like maybe tubing, you know, stuff like that. Going on a hot air balloon I've never been on, but that would be fun to do. I like day trips, you know. I like what else do I like to do a lot of things. I like exploring, you know. Like, that's the kind of stuff I like to do. And I have so many interesting things to say, I feel. I feel like maybe not a lot of people get me or understand me, or they take me for granted, or they don't think, maybe I come across like I'm dumb or something, but I don't know. I think I'm an interesting person, you know. Yeah, like, I don't know. But it's just so hard. Like, when I was younger, it was really easy to meet somebody, and I was able to, like, meet, like, guys, you know? Like, I had more boyfriends. I didn't have that many boyfriends in my life. When I was younger, though, I was able to meet people. Now, it's like, no way. You think I'm going to try to meet somebody? That's, me and Mike, we're just so used to each other, and sometimes you get lonely, you know? I couldn't... It's just really hard. Like, I couldn't imagine, like, trying to date. Like, now, I don't know. People are just weird, you know? It's not like before where you can just, like, meet somebody and just relate with them and everything's cool, and then you just have a great conversation and they're actually interested in hearing what you have to say. People are not really genuinely interested in can't even speak. Other people, you know, they're just, like, doing their own thing. They're so, like, I think it has to do with, like, cell phones and, like, always having constant, you know, you don't know how to connect with people anymore, you know. It's, like, always so easy to connect via, like, social media apps and whatnot, but it's like, come on, you don't know how it's like to actually have a conversation without worrying about a phone or whatever, you know. I don't know. Yeah, like, when I was in my 20s, it was, like, so easy to do that. So that's one thing I wanted to talk about. And, like, Mike is not exciting like that. He's boring and he doesn't want to do the things I want to do, you know? And I have a lot of ideas for like, YouTube. Like, I want to, they have, around where I live, they have Sheets, they have Wawa, and they have Quick Check. So I'm going to do, like... see, this camera, look, it doesn't capture, like, the full screen, and that's really annoying to me. I need to get better software. I want to do which one is the best, you know? Sheets? Is it Wawa? Is it Quick Check? And personally, I think it's Sheets, because Sheets is so much better. It's more fun. There's more options. Sheets, but a lot of people like Wawa. And I'm gonna go to each store and just like show the menu and show around and like get something to eat there. Quick Check, eh. But you know, at the Quick Check by us, the freaking winning lottery ticket was sold there to some doofy guy that lived there. That's just like, and they're, you know, much about, you know, this place. I don't know. Wonder what they're up to now, right? But, and the numbers were very strange. They were like 31, 33, 60, 66. It was like coded, you know? So weird. But anyways, yeah, so I want to do that video. And also I want to do, there's another thing I want to do. Oh, what's better, Target or Walmart? So personally, and I want to do a video showing this too, Target is better. I used to think Walmart was better, but no. See, the Walmart, so many people go there. The Target where I live, at least, and you know, is always nice and like not busy. The carts are easier to maneuver. The bags are better, you know, as opposed to these little cheap suckers of a bag, which is like really a flimsy little thing. Let me show you. Oh, we are going to get rid of these kind of bags, but let me grab a Target bag just for example. Just a minute. This might be one of the flimsy Target bags, but I got a Target bag that was nice and thick. This is, excuse me, I just think the Target bags are a little bit better. When I went to California, the bags out there were like so much better, but that's because you pay for them, you know? If you're going to be paying for bags, they might as well be sturdy. But yeah, I think we're gonna get rid of plastic bags, and we're gonna have to use reusable bags, which is fun. We'll get used to it, you know? And to tell you the truth, I'm really getting sick of working at Walmart, and I wonder how much longer I'm going to stay there, and I'm really getting sick of everything. I need a change. I don't know what I want, but I'm just like, okay, so the other day I was like in line, and this woman, they were like about a little bit like the same age as me, around the same age, or older or younger, and they looked like middle-aged women, you know, like people always think I'm younger than I am. Well, anyways, she was talking about her son. She's like, oh, my kid, and then she's like, oh, he's a teenager now. She's like, oh, I'm 35. She's like, I'm so glad I had them when I was younger. And then the other lady was like, I'm 39, and she looked way older than me. You know, how old am I? Maybe one day I'll make a video on it. My ear's getting itchy from this earring, actually. Oh, my ear is like getting irritated. You see that? Irritated ear. But I don't want to take this out. Anyways, yeah, I might make a video on that, but I really feel so awkward because there's a lot of people that are younger than me, have older kids, and I have, if, you know, like people wonder if I have kids. Well, I've had a lot of problems, like, with, like, thyroid. I have a hypothyroid, and I was anemic, so I had miscarriages, and then I was on birth control, so I just got off birth control because I thought I was gonna get married, you know, that's not happening though, so, but I do want to have a kid before it's too late. I just don't know what to do. I'm taking this off because it's getting irritated. Ow. Now it's all itchy and red. Eee. But, you know, I thought I was gonna get married to Mike, but now I'm thinking, I really don't think, he's not the right person for me, because I'm so used to him, yes, but he doesn't listen, we don't really mesh like that, you know? I don't know. It's just something, you know? Just something. You want to be with somebody that makes you happy. You want to be with somebody that, because having conversations and like actually like connecting to somebody is really important. And somebody that wants to do fun things, the same things that you want to do, and vice versa. I think that's really important, you know? So like when I mentioned to Mike I want to do this, like he's just not interested, you know? And it's fun. Like I like to do fun things, and it's like he doesn't want to do them, and then I feel like there's something wrong with me because I want to do these things. Like camping, for instance, I'm like, what's wrong with me wanting to camp? Look at my ear. You know? Stuff like that, and it's just, I don't know. Hold on. But anyways, what can you do, you know? Oh, my ear itches like really bad. Let me have some of this beer. And like, I really don't have anyone to do stuff with, right? And I'm thinking like, you know, I don't have kids at this age. You know, and a lot of people do have kids and stuff, and I don't. You know, and just annoying. And then they were speaking, yeah, like, they call it geriatric parenting or something like that. Like if somebody's older, has a kid, but like, what the hell? There's plenty of older women that do have kids. Like my friend Marta, she was like in her late 30s when she had to do in vitro, the IVF. And she makes money. She's a dental hygienist, so she was able to afford that, you know. But it's tough. Like, not everybody is able to have kids, or they've had complications or problems, you know. And it's just like, I don't know. I'm looking for later. I don't know where it is. Hold on. I'm always pausing this. I'm so pissed though. I spent money on this software and it can't even be like legit. And it's having the logo of another software. Like, why is this small little screen? No, I'm really upset. Like, is there any good like software programs? Or do I have to get a new webcam, or just get my camera fixed, or what? So I have more things to talk about, but I'm looking for a lighter. Maybe I'll just keep my lighter for my smoking channel. And I also owe my Patreon a freaking video, because, you know, I have a Patreon account for my smoking, but I thought it was going to take off. But my smoking channel gets a lot of views every time I upload videos. So I'm trying to do more of this, you know. This is just me chatting, but I have all those other ideas that I want to do. I just need to have find somebody who likes to do the same thing as me, you know. So yesterday, like, I got out of work and we went to go see the food truck, but we didn't. And then I went home and it was pretty early, and I'm like, you know, I kind of feel like doing something. So I was asking people if they want to hang out or whatever. I messaged Sarah to see how she's doing. Oh, I need a lighter. That was so weird. Like, I glanced and I saw the lighter, but then I didn't, and I'm like, it just disappeared in front of my eyes, and then I'm like, whoa, what? I just saw the lighter. Like, do you see it? It's right there hiding, but it's like weird. So it's like, I saw it, but then I didn't see it. So yeah, so Sarah said they're gonna go home and get ready. She's gonna message me later. And then I was trying to message Shannon to see, I was trying to act like, do you want to hang out or something? And she's just being weird. And I'm like, you know, there's a point where it's like, I'm not going to buy, I say that all the time. And I really just want my painting back. That's all. If she doesn't want to hang out with me, or she doesn't want to really be friends with me, that's fine. Because, you know, I'm not trying to like go around constantly asking her, you know, how she's doing and what she want to hang out. Oh, gosh, sorry. I'm like trying to get settled and adjusted. But, yeah, you know, and Mike had to work today early this morning, so he couldn't really do anything. He's always working. We don't really hang out, like, to be honest. Like, what's the point of like being with someone if you don't even get to spend time with them? Like my friend Angie, she was at her boyfriend's house, who lives on a farm. Oh my gosh, like where my parents live, you know. And I'm like, that's so lovely. They had like, she's had pictures of the farm, like the country, you know, and they had a steak, or like, not a steak, I don't know, maybe it was one of those other kind, prime rib or something. And like they had some wine and they were relaxing, enjoying, and I'm like, that is so nice. Like, that's what I want, you know, a country farmer guy, not a farmer, but like a cowboy that's cute, you know, because I like country boys. But you can't be like you have to be like hot, you know. But, and I love the country, you know, like I just love the country, so it would be awesome just to sit outside, like, you know. But why was I talking about her? I forget why I was talking about her. I don't remember. Well, she posted some pictures. Maybe that's why. I felt like there was a story as to why I brought her up. That's what she did, so she had a nice night. And who else did I didn't really message anybody else about. Oh, I tried to message Jimmy, but he didn't message me back. See, Jimmy, the cool thing about him is he's fun, and he likes it. He's not completely open-minded, because some things he doesn't want to do. But for the most part, he is like an outdoorsy kind of person, and I've known him for years, you know, and we used to chill outside and drink by the river and have cookouts and campfires and hang out with other people, you know, back in the day, we all used to hang out and we would walk to Riverside, which was right across the bridge from where I used to live, you know, and that was cool and fun, you know. So he's actually fun to hang around. Yeah, he can get annoying though. Like, sometimes he'll just talk and like, he's just annoying. He gets on my nerves, but at least he's fun, you know. It's like, I really, when I get bored, I don't want to always be by myself. Like, right now, I'm just hanging out by myself, like, doing this video. I'm hanging out with you guys. Thank you. Let's take a sip for it. I really want to do artwork, but, well, let's get into that later. Yeah, we're hanging out, you know, but it's not like I always have people to hang out with. Unless, so Sarah messaged me back, and she's like, oh, we're at Sandbar, which is the bar by the river. Okay, so she's like, come down, and I was all settled in. I actually made a video. I made a video last night before I wasn't planning to go out, but I wanted to stay here and drink and make a video. So I did that, but then guess what? The volume wasn't on. It was on the mini cams. And remember what happened last time where I was talking? Oh, I'm sorry, yeah. You know, when you couldn't even hear, right? And I was talking, showing my outfit, and I was looking cute. And I changed into a nice shirt. I look cute. And I was talking about cute stuff. I really wasn't. I was just talking about whatever. But, yeah, there's no, like, noise or anything to it. And I'm just like, what the heck? But anyways, I'm like, I don't know. Sarah wants me to go there. And I'm like, should I? Finally, I was like, you know, I should. This is, like, starting to thing. Oh, yeah, you know. You know, when I see comments and people delete them, the ghost of the comment is still there. And I can still see that comment. So I saw somebody commented, I forget their name, Shelly Smiles or something. And she's like, and she comments, and I could do a screenshot of it. Actually, maybe I will. What time is this at? 17:08? Yeah. I'll just have to remember. Insert it right now. Insert it. But who just messaged me? I get mad when people message me. Who just messaged me? But yeah, she's like this. Was your dad blind or drunk when he cut your bangs? And you can't pay for your bangs to get cut properly? But, oh, my cat probably wants to come out. I think it's raining out. Hold on. Yeah, she was like, you can't pay for your bangs to get cut properly, but you can get a tattoo? Moaning? She said something about moans. It was really weird because there was a customer at Walmart, and she was saying, moans. It was so weird. Like, sometimes I feel paranoid a bit. I'm just a paranoia. Like, people come around just to get my attention. Oh, this is that stupid where I move really slow. But she's like, was your dad drunk or blind when he cut your bangs? Well, don't disrespect my dad, okay? He's a good man, church-going man. Like, he's raised us. He takes care of his granddaughter. They go up there every day to babysit my sister's little daughter, you know. He's not drunk or blind. He doesn't drink. He does smoke a lot. He does smoke a lot. Speaking of smoking, maybe I should smoke one. But I don't smoke as much as he does. He smokes, what time is this? I'm going to have to put a timestamp or when I smoke this cigarette because I'm doing a lot of rambling right now. Just to let y'all know. But if you want a cigarette with me. My dad smokes Marble Ice, but now he's smoking 72s. But he's smoking more because they're shorter. Like, he's always smoking a cigarette, you know. And he is like, he was in Vietnam, like he didn't go to Vietnam. My uncle did, but he was in the Marines during that time. But that's when he started smoking because they used to put cigarettes in the rations, and they called it rations back then. But yeah, whoever said that was like being all rude and mean and stuff, and I'm like, you know, I see that comment, and then they deleted it, Like, why did you delete that comment? Like, why would you say something and then, like, delete it, you know? Because I saw it. Like, whatever, I don't care. Like, I used to, when I got all those messages about the food hall thing, I was getting a lot of, like, negativity, because I can understand, and I'm not going to talk about it because that's over and done with, but, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just... And then people would trickle in and check out my other videos or whatever. But, you know, whatever. I don't care. I just think it's kind of funny. So that's another thing I wanted to talk about. Every time I smoke a cigarette, I all of a sudden I get tired and I'm like, wow, what else is there to talk about? Nothing much. Yeah, today, like, I went to church. Oh, yeah, I forgot to talk. So Sarah told me to go talk. Sarah said, meet us. And I was already settled in for the night, and I didn't really want to. You know, I didn't really want to go out. I'm like, I'm settled in, you know. You know that feeling when you're settled in? That. She's like, you never come out, whatever. So I was like, fine. So I went down, just down the street, and everybody was out there, you know. Pretty busy. And she was there, her friend was there, and her boyfriend was there. So I'm just like, And they were drinking Trulies, which is really... like a 0-calorie drink, and it's just, that scared me. Oh my god. I was just like talking, I look out, and like this black guy walks by with like he was wearing all white. Oh my god, that scared me then, because I just saw somebody like walk by. Luckily they didn't like make eye contact with me, because it's right out the window there, and I'm like, I'm all scared. Look, like right out there. Oh shoot. Yeah, that was like, scared me. People are always like, I don't want to show the windows because I don't want people to know where I live. And I'm like, hey, look where I live. Wow. You know. I do want to move though. I don't know, you know. I need a change and whatnot. But yeah, so then her friend was getting these shots of like, green tea shots, which they were whiskey. It was Jameson, but you can't taste it because it tastes like so fruity and refreshing. And Sarah was like, she was drunk, but she drinks a lot. Her dad died. I mean, not her dad, sorry. Her mom, who I knew from when I used to date her brother, like a long time ago. So I knew her when she was a kid, you know. But I just hang out with her sometimes, and you know, she always has something going on. So, you know, and you know, of course she's upset about her mother and everything, but anyways, she was drinking a lot. I wasn't, because I was out. I didn't want to drink. You know, I don't like going out and like getting wasted. I'll go out and I'll have a drink or whatever, but I usually stay home and drink beer and just do this. So, anyways, I went home, you know, and then I just went to sleep, and this morning I went to church, but it would be nice to have a guy to keep company, like to hang out with, because she was being all lovey with her boyfriend and stuff. Her other friend was like, too, she's single, she's my age, she has a kid, excuse me, she's like, everyone tries to set me up because I'm single, but I'm not interested in these people. I'm like, yeah, totally. Like, my friend did the same to me. Like, she tried to set me up with this guy, and I come to meet him, and I'm like, I didn't feel anything. I'm just like, you know. Some guy at the bar was all weird and, like, was staying around talking, and, like, he never left our table, and I was like, alright. And Sarah, like, knew everybody. Oh, I didn't shave. Like, Sarah knew everybody, and she was like, hi, hugging everyone, like, oh my gosh. And I'm just like, Mike doesn't ever, him and Mike, or I mean her and Mike, do not get along. They tried, but they don't, and I want to be with somebody who can hang out with my friends and hang out with my family and be cool, and I don't know. I don't want to keep complaining about Mike, though, you know? And today, I want to clean my house. Like, it's so hard to just have a day where I can just... I mean, I don't want to clean it now. Like, it's nighttime. I don't feel like cleaning, okay? But, I went to church this morning, and, like, we were there. We get out around 1. I went home, went to Target. Because I had to get my meds. My levothyroxine, which I have to take with my thyroid. And then I went, and my dad was like, come over, we're grilling. And I have salmon here, but I'm going to throw it out because it's a couple days old and it's not good anymore. So I got to throw that out, but I'm not going to put it in the garbage until later because it's going to stink up the place, you know. So I went over to, see, I don't have time. Like, I come home and it's like, I have all the stuff I want to do, and I wanted to do artwork and stuff, and I need another beer. I look like one of those fish that are like, give me back my fillet of fish. Alright, let me put the cigarette out. Let me wash my hands. Look at my arms jiggle. Ew, that's so gross. I always wanted to have like nice defined arms, but I always figured I'd have to take steroids to get that, you know. Be right back. I'm gonna pause, I'm gonna pee, wash my hands, get another beer. I'll be right back. Yeah, that salmon is bad. I'm like, I gotta throw that out. Sucks, but I figured because, you know, I usually go out to eat and stuff, and I don't really stay home to cook, and it's like, my parents invite me over and stuff. When I go out with Sarah, I should start wearing shirts. Like, when I hang out with her, I need to wear shirts like this that are cleavagey. Oh gosh, because she always wears cleavage shirts and her boobs are real big. But like, I don't wear cleavage shirts. I don't really have cleavage shirts, but I should get more, you know? Except this bra, you can see. It's like one of those crisscross things. Oh, sorry. I'm really not trying to put attention. I don't know. Don't mind me. I'm like, it's hot. I gotta put, I don't know. And I hate that my house is messy because it makes me feel depressed and gross. And I'm like, yeah, so I wanted to clean my house, but I went to church and that kind of took my cleaning time. But, you know, I went to church because it was communion, and when I was taking the communion, I held the little cup and I held the matzah, and the way I had my hands, it looked like it spelled out God. So I'm going to write, I did a little drawing of it, and I posted on Instagram. My Instagram is poison_fawn. But anyways, I did that, and I want to do a drawing where I wanted to do that at home, you know, but I didn't because I'm doing this now, and I don't know what I'm going to do. But after this, I'm going to relax. Maybe later I'll make a smoking video for my other channel. Then I'm going to take my makeup off, but I may as well leave it on for now. So, gosh, cigarettes do make me tired, though. Why is that? I don't know. Yeah, I went over to my parents' house, and they invited me there, and I was kind of like, I feel like I have other things I have to do. Like, there's stuff I want to take care of. Like, I want to plant more flowers in the garden that I have, and clean my house. That's always something I have to do. Go grocery shopping, do artwork. And I wish I did have somebody to hang out with and actually, like, sit and have a conversation with, but I really don't, you know? So, I don't know. I do this. I make videos. Thanks for listening, though. That's really cool. And then my dad always likes to watch stuff about Everest and, like, 9/11. And so we were watching a little bit of Everest, and then we watched something about the Titanic, and then we watched 9/11 stuff. And then he likes to watch like the old Twilight Zone or The Outer Limits. So, you know. So we do that. It would be nice to have a family because it would be nice to not be alone all like this, you know. And I'm not just about going out like or drinking really, and I'm about living life, you know. Having people there for you, your own family, like that would be nice, you know. But what are you gonna do? You know, it's hard to figure things out. It's hard to try to plan and make plans happen. I don't have money. If I had money, then I could do things, but I don't. I have to pay my bills, you know, and rent, and it's really hard to do the things that you want to do when you don't have money to do it with. Like travel, like there's a whole list of places I want to go, which I really do want to go, but how am I going to do that, you know? Or like just things in general, you know, just stuff I'm thinking about. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna upload this and I'm gonna come back and I'll make another smoking video. Alright, thank you so much for listening. If you listen to this whole thing or whatever, doesn't matter. I'm just doing this because I don't really have anyone else to talk to at this moment or ever. So, whatever. Alright, bye. Oh yeah, so I'm sitting on my couch right now with the AC on. I forgot to say I was sitting at the table talking, you know, and I had makeup on and everything and fake eyelashes, and I heard a knock on the door. I'm like, who is that, right? I'm like, I don't want to answer it because I'm wearing all makeup and stuff. But I was like, you know, I saw somebody, I peeked down, I saw like this guy, this kid, I guess, standing out there with like a package, and I heard my neighbor talking. I was like, did somebody is trying to give me a gift or something? And I answered it. I was like, he's like, did you order Jack's? I heard him say, oh, it might be at the wrong place. I'm like, no, I didn't. He had like the wrong address, but that was like funny, you know. All right, I'm gonna put this video together. Whatever, you know, we'll see. And I'll be back later with my smoking video. Bye.